위즐리. 뭐야? 안경 꺼지고. 안경은 안 돼. 금발 없나? 쟤 금발인가? 이걸로 하자. 오. 이것도 괜찮은데? 오, 이걸래. 이정아! 이거 봐봐. 내 유튜브. 들어왔어? 머리 어떤 게 나아? 이거? 보고 있어? 이거랑 이거랑 지금 이거? 오케이.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
뭐야?
I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some... That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust.
I'm eager to get...
It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I am indeed a student.
뭐가 다른 거야?
I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to a few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
톰이라 해야 돼? 리들이라 해야 돼?
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging...
완전 처음입니다. 완전 처음.
After you.
헐! 이름 좆됐다. 저거 어떡하냐?
The castle? Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
이름 다시 짓고 싶다. 어? 누구야? 아발란체? 여기서 뜨네. 영화 같은데?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
볼드모트.
Yes, indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
아, 볼드모트 톰 리들이라고 할 걸. 아씨,
As
좀
the other
아쉽다.
fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
란로?
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry,
오,
I
드래곤?
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
주인공한테는 신비한 힘이 있다고 하네.
Merlin's
Oh?
beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
뭐야?
The key! Give me your hand!
와우. 진짜 영화인데?
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
그래픽 괜찮은데 나쁘진 않아.
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
뛰는 게 아직 없구나.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So, those ruins.
The portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she,
지린다.
and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
뛰는 폼이 왜 이래?
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam
아, 조금 뭐 불편하다. 뭔가 이상해.
form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
내가 먼저 온 것 같은데?
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
오! 아, 이런 식이야? 헉, 어렵다. 이러면.
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
잠깐만, 이거 설정 다시 하자. 뭐였더라?
Ah, up there.
그럼 여기에 숨겨진 게 뭐가 있을 것 같아. 그렇지, 그렇지. 숨겨진 게 있구나. 역시 게임 잘할.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
정아, 이거 봐봐. 보고 있어?
Yourself. Reparo.
와, 대박.
Why would someone keep us here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
다 깨부셔.
Have a look
다.
around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
가봅시다.
Enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
오! 이정아?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there...
아유, 아니야.
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
고블린 깨우기?
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment.
손톱으로 보아 오래 여기 있었다는 거고 사람도 안 왔고
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Will White's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
이게 그 거기구나.
After you.
해리포터에 나온
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
와우 대박 미쳤다 와
Hundreds. In fact,
구현을 존나 잘했다
way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see there.
롤러코스터인데?
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power.
오 속도감 지려
For such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
와 잘 만들었다 진짜
Distance to go.
야 이거는 진짜 해리포터 팬들은 미치지 이 정도면
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
The old man that god was wearing his glove. Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
아니 한글 닉네임 되는 거 알았으면 한글 닉네임 했지. 개 같은 영어 했네. 아.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
이정아 좀 어둡지?
Revelio, perhaps.
영상.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
오! 레벨리오. 응? 아, 오케이. 뭔 뜻인지 알겠어. 이런 식으로 배우는구나.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a
Ah.
bit closer and try again.
아이템이
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
근데 좀 어둡다.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
아, 한글 할걸. 아, 씨. 너무 아쉽다.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
으씨. 어두운 장소를 밝혀줍니다.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
싸워야 되는 건 아니겠지?
Potato.
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Exposo. Levioso.
Lumos.
오!
Deposo. Descendo. Defendo. Deposo. Stay close.
오씨, 갑자기 전투야?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos,
아,
where am I supposed to go? Revelio. What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
와, 진짜 어둡다.
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
나 혼자 싸워야 돼? 먹고.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
아, 카운터. 오, 이걸 빨리 알려줘야지. 초코파이? 지렸다. 아, 기절만 시키네. 딜은 없고.
Lumos.
여기서도 또 싸워? 잠시만요. 잠시만. 갑니다.
Lumos.
응? 뭐야? 놀래라. 잘생겼어.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
나 호그와트 언제 가냐?
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see
Magic. Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
랄로.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
눈알이 빨개.
Why are you here?
나쁜 애야, 나쁜 애.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
죽였어? 왜
I've
죽여?
no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
아, 여기서 나오는구나. 수호자인가 보다. 야, 설마 죽니? 죽는 거 아니지?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
걔가 최종 보스네, 그러면.
Are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
호그와트로 왔네. 죽음의 숲인가? 와, 이제 호그와트 시작이다. 정아, 이제 시작이야.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ramrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
시리우스 블랙 아니지? 아니지. 블랙 가문이지.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
아, 대박. 슬리드린 가고 싶다. 슬리드린.
Have a seat.
가야 돼. 슬리드린 가야 된다. 이종아, 나 볼드모트 될 거야.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
나 간다니까?
With preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
아, 이거 정하는 거네? 이거 어떡하냐?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts. Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability.
나 진짜 못 갈 듯.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in
슬리드린이다. 맞지?
You belong in Slytherin.
나 슬리드린이야.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
위즐리?
As Deputy Head,
위즐리 가문이라고?
it's my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
론 위즐리의 조상이네?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
오, 뭔가 그래픽 깨졌다.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
슬리데린.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
아, 근데 이게 진짜 마음에 든다. 이 영창하는 거. 어? 레벨 잘못세. 일단 가자.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way that it's...
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
오.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
그치.
That is a conversation for another time. It's good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these
자존감이
days I'll
높은
show you a thing or
친구야.
two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days.
애들이 존나 다 음침해.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside
목소리 왜 이래?
the window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
어지러워.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
뭐야?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like
그거
the field
뭐야?
guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
뭐야 저거? 눈깔 있어.
Why don't you come Revelio and see what details the field guide can provide?
괴물이래. 아, 레벨을 올린다? 아.
Clever, isn't it?
이 새끼.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
도잉?
Lumos.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the
숨겨야겠어.
spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
와, 말 너무 많아, 근데.
Your field guide. It will be invaluable. And invaluable.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Lumos.
뭐야?
Revelio.
뭐가 띵거려. 오? 이거다.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe that happily you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of which... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the... Unfold it and have a look.
지도. 오잉?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional. I shall reach out when I have more information about him. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
아, 말 너무 많아, 너무 많아.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
이게 그거지? 아.
Wait to watch you fry. Can't catch bees.
또 띵거려.
Revelio.
어디야? 여기다.
Good sirs and gentle ladies, where are we?
Revelio.
또? 어? 이것도 될 것 같은데? 안 되는구나. 안쪽에 있나 봐.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Revelio.
I'm sorry.
뭐야 이건? 와 진짜 넓긴 넓다.
거기로.
어? 뭔 소리래?
Revelio.
뭐야 이건? 아 일단 아니야.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling.
일단 들어가자.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
뭐야, 이게 끝이야?
Seem to have the basics down, and it is a
개짧네.
lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
오, 미니게임.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charge at the last possible X. Now, not to worry. Very good. Stay focused. Splendid.
나 다시 할래.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
아무도 없는데? 장난하나, 씨.
There we go.
아씨. 아, 진짜 개빡치네, 씨. 미친! 저 새끼 왜 이렇게 잘해요?
That's it.
Watch this. Phew.
안 돼!
Happens to the best of us. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Misha. There we go.
Excellent.
Let us see this.
미친. 오케이, 너 떨어뜨려 줄게.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
아!
Not to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
아이 씨발년 꺼져.
Thank you, but I've been holding.
I appreciate your I transferred here from Wagadu. Just my mother is.
네 싫어.
Before I
꺼져.
met-
This may seem an odd question.
Mostly, yeah.
You can.
I'm.
It's nice to learn.
Thank you. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
족같은 년. 아씨. 제일 싫어.
So inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has... Expect to hear from me soon.
챌린지. 아, 이거 아니잖아. 왜 느낌표가 떠있지? 없어졌네? 이건 나중에 끼는 건가?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering. Hope your first day's going well.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio.
여기다. 띠롱.
Revelio.
이게 뭐냐고 도대체.
Lumos. Accio.
Your face!
Revelio.
불 꺼주세요.
자꾸 띠롱 소리가 나냐? 짱나게.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean
아까 봤어? 마법 쓰는 거?
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt
Huh?
you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern
왜?
Wales and lived to boast about it.
이거 점수 높아 지금.
To the the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. So, now the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
오, 정아, 이거 전투한다.
Protego.
Nothing lucky about it. Good call. I know. This Levioso first duel. Let's just say
Oh, my students, Resident. I do enjoy lively duel.
한 대도 안 맞았어.
For a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving... A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
자물쇠는 뭐야 도대체? 여기 있다.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
머독이 지금 방송 안 하는데?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
머독이 방송 안 하잖아.
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive unsanctioned dueling.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be clever enough not to...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. Till next time.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
Lumos.
invented flu powder.
와, 엄청 멀구나. 가야겠다.
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
여기 있다.
Revelio.
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I should there be rather a step. Well, it's not.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
I need to catch up on my letter writing. I think my owl's getting cobweb. My little brother.
위인가?
Revelio.
가자 일단.
Oh, watch the turn of your feet, yourself. Something foul. Protego, please be careful.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
이거 뭐 어떻게 해야 돼?
Levioso. Accio.
His pride, not one that reeks of manure.
Lumos. Revelio.
저 있다.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
반응 안 하네, 진짜.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Mr. Ollivander,
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
A spellcraft is a recipe. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented... She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirable...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associate. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you can the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
어디야 자꾸 띠롱.
Revelio.
여기 맞는데? 여기다. 진짜 잠깐 뜨네.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not... A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
Such experience is invaluable.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
좀 어두워지는구만.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
뭐야, 아, 네모다.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant. Revelio.
어딨어?
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your
Yes, sir.
Remember, your hand is a conduit of your magic.
오, 따라오지 마.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice making something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
이 새끼가.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That note. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and...
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how... I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
1학년인가?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
2년이?
Revelio.
일단 미션 하러 가자. 뭐야? 지금 찾으라고?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
저 위에 있네.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
오잉?
Revelio.
뭐야?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
But surely those were cold.
근처에 있는데? 여기 있다. 아니야? 왜네? 이거 너무 많은 거 아니야?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
아, 이 반짝. 올라가 보자.
Revelio.
저 뭐야? 찾은 거 같은데.
Revelio.
이거 뭐지 이거?
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
안 되는데? 난 내려가자.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
위에 맞겠지? 저
Revelio. Lumos.
이거를
Lumos.
어떻게 하냐 이거지. 어떻게 들어가 저거? 들어가는 게 아닌가?
Reparo. Revelio.
안 열려. 어쩌라는 거야, 씨. 뭐야? 위에 뭐 있다. 너무 높은데?
Revelio.
교장실인가? 오, 레번클로 휴게실.
Reparo. Lumos.
어떻게 들어가?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos.
이게 뭐지? 오? 뭐야 이게? 오?
Revelio.
여기 있다. 저 정체 드러내기는 도대체 뭐야? 저 어떻게 올라가? 아, 이쪽으로?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
미라벨 갈릭. 저기 있다.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio.
여기 있다.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
15, 23, 19. 개소리야, 이것도. 힌트라도 줘야지, 좀.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
뭐야, 이거?
Accio. Lumos.
이거 어디다 보내야 돼?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
이상한 게 많다. 아, 설마! 어? 누구세요?
Lumos. Revelio.
저 뭐지? 도대체? 경우의 수를 다 해보자. 응? 이게 왜?
Revelio.
이해가 안 가네. 분해.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
퀴디치 있는데? 뭐야? 아이씨.
Revelio.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Lumos. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good...
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
You can get all sorts of clothing and oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
어디지?
Frankly, I'd rather live in this.
All of the shops.
여기다.
This looks like the location from the painting.
아,
What could be so special about it?
너 와봐.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
찾았다. 이거였구나.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that. Wish someone would send me.
I really have made.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. And maybe. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But
That sounds brilliant, actually.
thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
Why did Army tell Madame Scrib?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars.
I suppose I could help.
I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the
바로 끄자.
I'm going to have to use Akio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Revelio.
참 많다 많아.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
하나 어딨어?
Lumos.
저기 있다. 어? 아닌데? 나방이 어디 있을까? 아, 여기 있다. 나방크. 나방. 책 한 권 어딨냐? 어이씨. 일로와. 아. 어떻게 와? 돌아올 때까지 기다려야 되는데. 어딨지? 어디 갔노?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Nobody saw me. I don't think I harmed.
Hello, Cressida. I collect...
Oh, what a relief. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to...
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charm. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on... Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Lumos.
노잉? 열어.
Revelio.
Spin witches is my favorite. At least I get to feel the brew.
가까이 있다.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
와, 종이 진짜 존나 많다.
Revelio.
아, 나중에 찾자, 나중에. 여기구나. 봄바르디. 여기 있다. 아, 나 이 싫어. 아,
I
씨.
hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogs. You must be eager to have your own.
I've been looking forward.
Good. Shall...
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's hours was just...
I suppose in all fairness, one should be...
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful
Revelio.
this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
멀다.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already know.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. I'm as big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon...
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle.
Lumos.
Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get
A new one.
Of course. You will enjoy, Mr. You should be able to collect everything. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Not at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. It's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
딱 총나무가 어떻게 생겼지? 이거랑 좀 비슷한데?
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how good, different, a match. Your connection seemed particularly...
I'm eager to try it.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring, and the bond between you and your wand should... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive you.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
My father always told me to keep my wand at the ready.
어디 가지? 물약 있는데, 물약.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawak. Though, I don't believe I've seen...
It's my first time in...
Is it really? Well, you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect...
You're the student she sent the owl. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making? Rivals any?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion. I also offer ready-made drafts. But for now, let's... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
존나 비싸네. 지팡이 뭔가 이상한데? 지팡이 너무 길어.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts?
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take... Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here.
I suppose...
In addition to seed, but...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
피로 예방 아이템? 아... 지팡이 너무 긴데. 아씨, 바꾸고 싶은데 못 바꾸네.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
그래서 자꾸 소리가 나. 밖에?
Revelio.
아이씨, 깜짝 놀랐네. 돈밖에 안 주는데?
Pardon me, sir. I'm...
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon. Of course it isn't. Stay the course.
That's such...
And I... Spellcraft sign, but I shall let
I believe...
이거 넘긴다.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Levioso.
Accio. Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep acting! We have to let him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him in his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look out! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
또!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things...
Of course, officer. Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Revelio. Reparo.
Last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
were just talking about you.
Revelio. Preparo. Revelio.
또 어디서 나는 거야? 이거? 또?
Revelio. Hello, sir. I don't believe...
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and as I suspect this won't be...
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't...
Nonsense! Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
제기랄. 개똥 같은 거 주는구나.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. Shall we head to the three...
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio. Revelio.
어디야? 아. 그냥 나타나야 되는데, 씨. 그런 게 아니니까. 여기 안에 있네, 씨.
I am certain that's Serona.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like...
I want to understand what's going on. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Heads about this? I cannot do this for all eternity.
Revelio. Revelio.
어딨냐?
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
그렇게 멀리 있진 않을 건데.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying.
어딨냐고. 미친?
Revelio.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
여긴 100% 아니야. 아, 뭐지, 어디지?
Revelio.
어?
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
Following a treasure map, to be precise. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to...
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map.
Where do you suggest I search for?
Based on a cursory review.
Very well.
Fair enough.
Revelio.
My interest in herbology.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. What was it we were going to do?
We were each going to...
Almost fainted trying to pass the pocket hole the other day. It was 4-7.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
밑에 있나?
Revelio. Levioso.
Lumos.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
내려가야 되나?
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
용 분수를 찾아야 될 것 같다.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
나중에
This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Revelio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
뭐야?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything alright?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just...
The what keys?
Rumor is that a former Professor Black couldn't be bothered to You should try to catch...
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked... If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost any...
Surely you will be trying to...
I've tried, and I can't... Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
그거 할 때가 아니야. 캐스트. 이거 만족해야지.
I'll be weeks from spin twitches to such interesting notions about how to improve.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to...
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few...
I found what I believe is an authentic...
Oh, that's it? Seems as though we both had success. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
내가 먹은 게 도대체 뭐야?
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else I'd say.
네, 여기까지 하자.